So imagine showing up to major concrete pour, cranes are swinging, foremen screaming for hands. The concrete trucks are lining out to the highway and you're standing there in a pair of gas station flip-flops. You'd be laughed off the lot and chirped all the way back to the Tins parking lot before you could even reach for your hard hat. So listen here, bud. Out here in the real estate world, house hunting without a pre-approval is the exact same thing. You're sitting there on the job site with your dollar store Crocs on. You're not going to get past the fence. So let's talk shop about a verbal pre-qualification. Some folks think that having a verbal okay is enough to get them past the gate. Give your head a shake, bud. A verbal pre-qualification is like me asking you how many 2x10s we need for the joist, and you looking at me and saying, oh, probably a good amount, eh? Give or take a few skids. It's a total guess. It's based on what you told the banker over the phone while you're crushing a bag of ketchup chips on the couch. No one's actually looked at your pay stubs, no one's verified your T4s, and no one's run your credit through the ringer to see if it's worthy. It's basically just a rough estimate scribbled on a greasy napkin from Timmy's. In his market as hot as a job site generator in July, pre-qualification letter is about as useful as a chocolate soldering iron or a screen door with a submarine. Won't hold up when the heat is on, and you'll be left out there standing like a real hoser when the offers are flying in. So, a real pre-approval. That right there is a signed, sealed site contract, bud. That's when the bank actually puts their back into it and does the real heavy lifting. They aren't just eyeballing it anymore. They're doing the full due diligence. They're digging through your taxes like a dog looking for a bone, calling your boss up to make sure that you're actually showing up for your shifts and confirming you got the load bearing capacity to handle the mortgage without the whole project collapsing. They stress test your loonies harder than a brand new deck under a 2-foot snow load in January. So when you got that pre-approval tucked in your vest pocket, bank is saying, yeah, we've done the math, we checked the grade, and we're ready to cut the full check for this boss. It tells the seller, you're the pro who knows how to read a tape measure, and not just some tire kicker. And it tells me, your realtor, that we aren't out here wandering around window shopping for mansions on a shed builder's budget. It means when we find that right beauty of a lot, we can drop a firm offer and hammer it home while the other hoser is still back at home trying on a pair of socks and wondering why his pre-qualification isn't worth a lick of salt. In this business, speed and certainty win the bid. The seller gets 2 offers, one from the guy who thinks he can get the money and the one guy who's got a certified pre-approval. Who do you think gets the keys? So, get your pre-approval, get your boots on, let's go find yourself a home that's built to last. Lace them up, back to work.